Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to set up AI controlled companions in Baldur's Gate 3. So mods now allow us to be able to play the game with having our companions be controlled by AI, and we can actually set how we want them to respond into the in-game fights. So I'll be breaking all that down, but first you have to download one mod. That is the Cheater's Spell Scroll, which is formerly known as the Cheater's Ring mod, made by Xelphos, and this is in the in-game mod manager, so you can just download it from the main screen of the game. This is going to come with the Cheater's Spell Scroll, which has a lot of different spells on it, and with this, we got some really useful ones. So whenever you get the Cheater's Spell Scroll here, you're going to go into it, and there's a couple spells that you do need. So first one is the Cheater Spell Modifier AI Archetype, which allows you to change the archetype of the AI for player automation and follower automation. So you can go ahead and put this onto your scroll, into your bar there. You can also, if you're using controller, I'll show that off in a bit later, but you're going to have the same process. You're going to want to use this spell. And you also want to have the Cheater's Unlock Passives, which is a level 10 divination spell, allowing you to use all the Cheater Spell Scroll passive abilities. This also needs to be active whenever you're applying, whenever you're going to use the AI controls. So just make sure that you have that on your bar as well. But the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to cast this on everyone. So you have to have this applied to all the characters in your party for them to be able to receive the passives, which is this Cheater Spell Ring. The AI is considered a passive, so first we just got to go ahead and apply this to everyone. So just went ahead there and did that, and then next we're going to go and use the AI archetype. There's going to be a couple different type variants here. So there's a melee, ranged, spellcaster, melee and spellcaster, and a melee and ranged. So this is the different archetypes, and you can also remove the AI archetypes using this. So I'm just going to go ahead here. I'll make Shadowheart my melee fighter, and then we'll make Minsk our melee and bow user, and then we'll make Gale our spellcaster. So once you have this all applied, this will work as I'll show off here in a video. So we'll just get that all applied and we'll go into combat. You can also apply this to yourself if you'd like. So I'll just make myself a spellcaster fighter combination because I have a big guts great sword on my back and a bunch of spells that I want to get slinging. So we'll get ourselves into a combat encounter that I know we'll set up here, and once you get in, they might not actually work properly, but I'll show you how to get that to work correctly. So everyone's now into the party here, and it doesn't look like they have the green on here. So you can also use the Cheater Spell Modifier Learn and Unlearn spells to teach yourself the unlock passives as well as the AI archetype. But once you have both of these applied to whoever you want to have this active on, you're going to go to their character sheet, and then you're gonna see all these passives here, and this is from the cheat ring. Don't click this one here. This is gonna remove that. But you're gonna want to put the Cheater Follow Automation toggle. Once this is clicked on, you'll now see that whenever you swap to someone else, they have it now active. So they're going to be actively being controlled, which you'll see here in just 1 second. So you're going to have this one on. This is for their followers, and this is going to be for them. So you can see there I toggled it on. Now Shadowheart is showing as green. So you're just going to go around to each of your characters and make sure that the toggle for player automation is now on. And if you have any summons, you're going to put that active on them as well. So you can see there, Minsk is critically missing without my approval. So it's now working on him, as you can see. So they'll automatically take their turns, and you can actually apply this to yourself too. So you can apply that. It's now active, and then we'll apply this to Gale as well. So now everyone is all active. We're scaring everyone around. Everyone just decided to end their turns as is for some reason, but I guess that's because there was no one nearby. So then you're just going to see the combat play out, and whenever you're going to use this on controller, I'll show that in just a minute, but you can just get an idea of what this is going to look like, because being able to control your characters with just having the AI is really nice, because you can play yourself how you want it to play out. And you're going to see here, we cast Hold Person. That was not a bad idea. And then Mind Blast. That's probably what I would have done. Probably not in that order, but Mind Blast is a really strong spell. So I have my character set as a spellcaster hybrid. Mince is probably just going to do a bow attack again, because I have him set up to do bow attacks and also to do melee attacks. So maybe he'll get in there. He was bounced to get in close. Gale's going to come in. We'll see what Gale does. Probably spellcast. Yeah, Hold Monster. Nice. It's odd to use that instead of Hold Person, but hey, the AI isn't perfect. And then I guess we'll see what Shadowheart's gonna do here. Probably spellcast. Yeah, Insect Plague, that was a good choice. Crowd control in that area, so hey, I mean, yeah, that's probably what I would have done too. The using the offhand crossbow attack to set up your Divine Strike Thunder to get the pushback into it. That's actually a pretty smart play. I'm impressed with that. I was playing around with this the other day, and I was impressed with what was possible. So you can see there, it does some pretty smart plays. Don't expect it to be perfect because, hey, mods never will be perfect. There's always little things that may go wrong with them. But yeah, we are now fully automated, so this is just going to continually do this without my choice. But you can see there, it's pretty smart with what it does. It uses the bonus action Lithin abilities pretty commonly. And yeah, it may not be perfect. We ran right into the insect plague and ran out of it for some reason, but yeah, that's interesting. We're probably going to get the W here because it's not too difficult. But yeah, he moved away to cast Hold Monster again. I'm not sure what his obsession with Hold Monster is, but that's nice. It's a good spell. And then she used a Radiant attack against someone that will reflect Radiant, so Shadowheart took quite a bit of damage, and they're paralyzed. So my character might do, oh, yeah, there we go. So that worked. It worked pretty interestingly. But if you're going to do this from controller, it will look a little bit different because the controller UI is obviously not the same as the PC mouse and keyboard. So you'd want to have you'd pull up your wheels here, and you want to make sure that you have like the toggle passives on here. So you're going to go into your items. You can use the cheater spells learn here to apply these spells. So whenever you're going into your inventory, you're going to want to go and so you go into inventory, go into the character sheet here. You'd go through and make sure that you apply these. You can also, what's nice is you can go ahead and learn these, so consuming them, and this will just give you the ability to use these here. So whenever you have these all set up, then you just go and go through the spells similar to what I did there, but you do have to set up the passive. So it does change things, makes it a little bit more complicated. But once you got that all set, you're going to here, and then you'll find your you'll find the toggles here and make sure that these are both going to be on. So this one is for party followers such as summons reanimated undead, and temporary companions will be controlled by AI during combat while this is enabled. And for this one, the player will be controlled by AI. You don't have to have yourself set to be controlled, but if you want to play with your companions being controlled by AI, you got to do this. Just be mindful not to use this. They do look the same, but the cheaters unlock passives. What's cool is you can actually apply this and then apply it to each of your teammates. So getting this all set up on your teammates, and then also going ahead into the scrolls to set up the player automation. So that is another one here. So you guys, I guess, find the AI one. There it is. And then you're going to choose which archetype, melee, range, spellcaster melee, or a melee range. And again, you can always remove these at any time. Apply that to your teammate, and then make sure that their toggles are on for each specific character, and then you'll have them controlled by AI. I hope this guide was useful, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I try to respond to as many comments as possible, as quickly as possible, so if you're having any issues, just leave a comment. Also, hit the subscribe button below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. See you in the next one.